Now, a brand new story today to the connection between alcohol and cancer and a new warning from the U.S. Surgeon General.
It calls drinking a leading preventable cause of cancer and pushes for an additional warning on alcohol bottles and beer cans.
Channel 3's Dylan Farron is your reporter in Wethersfield with the latest on this cancer risk. Dylan.
Well, Irene, Stephanie, on those alcohol bottles and beer cans, there are already a couple of health warnings from the government right here in this sort of small fine print. Two warnings, one for pregnant women and the risks of drinking while pregnant, the other drinking and driving, that you'll be impaired if you drink and drive. But nothing here at all about the risks of getting cancer. In fact, these labels haven't been updated since 1988, but the U.S. Surgeon General is hoping to change that. America's top doctor is Surgeon General Vivek Murthy. Today, he's calling for cancer risk warnings on alcohol, saying it's the third leading preventable cause of cancer in the U.S., contributing to about 100,000 cancer cases and 20,000 cancer deaths each year. Timothy Yankee from Cromwell is hoping people who drink excessively will see those shocking statistics.
I think it'll bring up the discussion. I think some people might actually cut down.
We showed the Surgeon General's report to Kayla Foster.
I'm not sure if it'll really affect my drinking habits, I'll say, but I mean, I guess I'll be more cautious.
The American Association for Cancer Research says excessive alcohol consumption increases the risk for breast, colorectal, liver, stomach, and esophageal cancers, plus certain types of head and neck cancers. Dr. Tracy Markey Aidman works for Hartford Healthcare and at Quinnipiac University.
The more alcohol people drink, the greater their risk of developing cancers. It seems to be what's called a dose-dependent connection. But the actual reasoning or rationale is not quite known yet.
Surgeon General Murthy is hoping Congress will act and change the warning labels for the first time since 1988, and that Americans recognize alcohol as a risk for cancer.
It's not a bad thing to cut back on your alcohol intake, even if you do drink moderately. Discuss this with your doctor. Find out what other risks you have.
On vapes and stuff, like they warn you that it could cause cancer, or even alcohol, like on alcohol bottles, it tells you that you shouldn't drink it while you're pregnant. So I think it's fine.
The Surgeon General also saying today, Irene and Stephanie, that 16% of breast cancer cases in America can be directly linked to consuming an excessive amount of alcohol. I'm your reporter live in Wethersfield, Dylan Farron, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.